Good morning, lovely yogis. Welcome to our morning yoga chilling day 9. In today's class, we'll give extra attention to our quads, the muscles in front of the thighs. We'll do deep stretches, so please be mindful, listen to yourself, modify or even release the pose anytime when you feel deep discomfort closer to the pain. And our positive affirmation for today is, I appreciate those closest to me. So let's begin the class today in a hero pose. It is wonderful stretch already for quads. So here, if it's intense on your knees, you're welcome to slide the blanket behind the knees, behind the ankles if it's intense on your ankles, or you can also slide the block or blanket in between your lower legs. So this one is really nice modification as well. So find your variation of the pose it's good for you today. Sitting nice and tall here, relaxing your shoulders away from ears, resting on your hands on the laps, palms down for grounding or palms up for energy. Gently close your eyes and just connect to yourself through your breath. If you like, right side through the mouth with sound hum. And then continue with the yoga breath, breathing in and out through the nose, yoga breath. Inhaling to your belly, expanding your belly, and exhaling, hugging your belly toward the spine. And feel a breath like this. I appreciate those closest to me. Finish another cycle of breath. And then open your eyes, rest your hands on the side of your hips, reach with your left arm up for the letter bend, reach with your left arm to the right, open through the left side. And let's switch, left hand goes down, right arm over your head and to the left. Feel the space between your right ribs. And release. Now rest your hands on in front of your knees, tuck your toes under. Make sure that the pink is also tucked under. And then you're welcome to stay here. It's already a good stretch for your toes. If you like to a deeper stretch, sit with your whole upper body pressing on the feet here. If you feel pretty comfortable here, you can extend your arms in front of you with your palms facing up. We'll add the cat-cow pose here, spinal movement. On breath in, bring your hands toward the heart and reach with your elbows behind to squeeze your shoulder blades. Puff your chest up, stretching the front of the body, and exhale, round your shoulders, round your back, reach forward. Inhale, hands toward the heart. Exhale, round your shoulders, round your back. Bringing in what I need and letting go that I don't. Let's do one more. Warming up the spine. And then release your hands down on the mat if you didn't have them there. Untuck your toes and tap. Releasing stress from the toes, from the feet. Then tuck your toes under one more time here and lift your hips up to the downward facing dog. Just stretch those muscles in the back of the legs, the hamstrings, the calves. Rock your hips side to side if it feels good, and maybe shake your head, nodding no with your head. Let's release, knees down on the mat, and we continue with deep stretches here, quad stretches. So here I really like to have the blanket for my knee. So you're welcome to slide the blanket or towel as well here. So underneath of your left knee for the first pose. And then step in between your hands with your right foot, finding the low lunge pose. Here we want to sink our hips forward and down, knee over your ankle. The back toes can be tucked or untucked, whatever feels good in your body. Hips are squared. And every exhale, sink your hips deeper. And then we'll add the twist here. So lift your chest up, bring your hands to your heart and twist to the right. Pressing with your elbow to the to the knee, to the thigh, twisting a little deeper if you like. It's first twist of the day, so be easy on yourself. And let's untwist. Hands down on the side of your front foot, and then bend your left knee and reach with your right arm behind to grab the ankle here or the foot. So here we want to be on the front of the left thigh, left quad, not on the knee. So it's really important here. So you don't press on your knee. The cushion is wonderful. It should not bring any pain to your knee. You press on your heel to the hip, and you also pressing with your hand to the foot and with your foot to the hand, equal pressure. So you feel good stretch in your quad. If you like to come deep in the pose, you can come on the elbow of your left arm, and you can allow your right knee fall to the right. So each step you just step further, listen to yourself. Also, you can modify with the straps. You can grab the strap, loop the strap on the left foot here. So pause the video and do find the props if you need some. Let's take another couple breaths here. It's really intense deep stretch, making our quad happy here. We all have this tight quad, tight hip flexors because we're sitting at the desk a lot. Let's release. Slowly bring your left foot down, hug your knee to the chest if you had it to the side, and then we'll continue with the half split. So we will come on the heel of your right foot and pressing the toes toward the chest, extending your right knee, left hip over your left knee, finding the half split. Lengthen through spine, exhale, fold deeper here. Stretching the hamstrings here as well. Inhale, length, exhale, fold. Let's do one more. And let's release. Now sink your hips back, even more back. Just sit down with your bottom on the yoga mat. So you have your heel on the side of your hip. I will show you on this side. So it's look like this. You have your heel facing the hip. You have your ankle straight here. Don't break your ankle. It's important here. So if you need the cushion here, slide the roll blanket underneath of your ankle. Okay. So we'll do the forward fold here. It's intense on your knee, by the way. You can extend your left leg next to the right. Rest your hands on the side of your extended right leg. Flex your foot, toes toward the chest. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, back up. Exhale, fold deeper. Maybe grab the foot here. One more breath like this. And then release, come up, bend your right knee, sit on the heel of your left foot here. If you need, you can slide the block or blanket underneath of your right hip. So you have your right foot on the side of your left knee. We'll twist here. Hug your knee with your left arm, or you can also press the upper arm against the thigh here, your choice, and spin your right arm behind, twisting to the right. Sitting tall, hugging your knee to the chest. Let's add the neck twist here. Look side to side, the same direction with your shoulder, warming up the muscles on the side of the neck. And let's release. Now rest your hands in front of the toes of your right foot. You can also grab the block with you. Tuck your back to center, extend your both knees, finding pyramid pose. Here you can have your hands on the mat, you can have them on the block, you can have them on the shin or on the hips. So find your variation of this pose. We want to have our back flat here. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lengthen through spine. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Spread your collarbones, so not slouch here. Exhale even more. And then release. Now soften your front knee and turn your both feet toward the back of your yoga mat, toward the small edge of the mat here. So you find yourself in a wide-legged forward fold. Here you can grab your opposite elbows with opposite hands. You can rock side to side, relaxing your upper body.
If you need to soften your knees, please do it. We'll turn around. And then from here, find the half lift when your back is flat. If you have this block, you can grab the block with you. Halfway up, exhale, fold forward. One more time, halfway up. This time, rest your hands on the top of your right thigh. We're going to or you can also have them on in front of the toes of your right foot. Bend your right knee and lift the toes of your left foot up, finding the side lunge, and then walk your hands to the left side with the toes of your right foot up. Let's do one more time on each side. This wonderful stretch, wonderful pose there, side lunge. And let's release. Walk your hands back to the center. Have the feet down on the mat. Maybe turn your toes toward the corners of the mat. Then on inhale, rise up to standing. Exhale, we are going to squat down in a goddess, hands to your heart. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, squat down. Inhale, back up. Let's do one more. And back up. Swan dive down to the forward fold. I will turn around so we are on the same page here, and we'll do all the sequence on another side. So turn the toes to the right side, small edge of the mat, finding the pyramid with your left leg in front, so this other side. Lengthen through spine. Remember, you can use a block here if you have one. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And one more. Fold even deeper with your back flat here. And then bend your both knees and roll down your right knee on the mat. Slide your left heel close to the right knee. You'll find the twist. Remember, you can slide the block or blanket underneath of your left hip to help to balance here. Hug your left knee with your right arm or forearm on the side of your thigh, and turn to the left side for spinal twist. Add the neck stretch here, look side to side. Gentle twist in the cervical spine. One more time. And then release. And let's continue with the forward fold here. So we'll extend our left leg here. You sink your hips inside of your right foot. Remember about the ankles. It should be straight here, aligned with the rest of your leg. Sitting tall here, resting your hands on the side of your extended leg. Remember to flex your foot toward the chest, toes toward the chest. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And another couple breaths like this, sinking even deeper. If your right knee bothering you, remember you can extend your right leg next to the left and do the regular forward fold. Awesome job. Let's release. Come back up. We'll do the half split pose. So here we want to have our left knee still straight, but have your right leg in 90-degree angle. So you, again, flexing the toes toward the chest, resting your hands on the side of your extended leg. Exhale, fold deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hold. And two more like this. Pushing the right hip forward, left hip back, the femur of your left leg to the hip socket. And let's do one more. Awesome. Let's release. Come on the sole of your left foot. So we'll do this deep stretches for quads here. So here, if you like, slide the blanket underneath of your right knee. I do like the blanket here. You can also fold the edge of the yoga mat here to make a cushion here. Let's start with a lunge. Low lunge. And sometimes I ask you to engage the inner thighs here to engage the muscles of the legs. But here we'll really focus on the quad stretch. So just sink your hips forward and down. Square them. And then rise up here. Bring your hands to your heart. And you'll add the twist. Turn to the left. And rest your elbow on side of your thigh if it's available. Opening your chest to the left side. Let's untwist, hands and chest back toward the front of the yoga mat. Rest the hands on the side of your foot. We're going to do this really deep quad stretch here. So bend your right knee, reach with your left arm behind to grab the inner side of your left foot. Turning your chest to the left. Remember, you're pressing with your hand to the ankle and to the foot, and with your foot to the hand. So now you feel deep stretch in your quad. Here we go. Stay here or come on your elbow to deepen your stretch. You can also open your left knee to the side to open your hips as well here. A lot of going on here. The main thing, don't press on your knee. You're staying on the lower part of your thigh. Breathe through it. It's intense for anybody. It's intense for me as well. Let's release. Slowly bring your foot down. Take it easy. Hug your knee to the chest and slide your left knee back to the table pose. Let's just find the downward facing dog before we'll finish our practice. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up to the downward facing dog. Walk your dog here, shake off all the tension, all the deep stretches. Maybe shake your head. And then lower down your knees on the mat and find easy pose. Let's take a moment here, sitting in the easy pose with the eyes closed. Take a couple deep cleansing breaths here. If you like, you can sigh through the mouth. Getting ready for the day. I appreciate those closest to me. Wonderful words to take with you in this day. And then bring hands to hand, palm to palm in your heart region. Together we bow. Namaste. Thank you, yogis, for joining me for another practice today. Have a lovely day and see you tomorrow morning.